everybody, Conor here from Everwonder, back with another HubSpot highlights video. Today we're going to look at the ABM or account-based marketing tools that exist in HubSpot. So account-based marketing is a marketing approach that focuses on engaging specific high-value accounts or companies rather than casting a much wider net to a broader audience. You need to tailor your marketing efforts in account-based marketing for the key accounts that have the greatest potential for revenue. Now, before you start using these tools in HubSpot, it's important to know that account-based marketing is resource intensive, and you need to have a task force working internally on this with, at a minimum, one marketer and one salesperson paired together. Once you have that and that marketer can serve multiple salespeople, then you need to think about how do we identify our target accounts. Do we do it based on the ideal customer profile? Do we do it based on open deals or specific logos we're going after? It's important to get agreement between sales and marketing on how you do that. From then on, you need to build your account plans and your content strategy. Who's going to be on the buying committee and how do you serve them individually with content? So that's just a little primer on there is work to be done before you get ABM going. It's not simply a matter of turn these tools on and everything happens magically. So once you have your prep done, you've got your account plans and your content strategy ready. How does it work in HubSpot? So if you come into the CRM area here and into companies, you'll see this See Target Accounts. When you click on this the first time, you're going to be brought through a Get Started menu where they'll ask what your goals are, and they'll also ask you to choose a few accounts in your HubSpot org to get going. Once you do that, this screen appears. So in our case, we're in a demo org. We have a few key accounts here that we're after, 3 target accounts. And you can see here that these target accounts have contacts associated with them. They also have open deals associated with specific values. And then we also see when was our last touch, when was our last engagement, when was it scheduled. So what happens when you set up ABM in HubSpot is some new properties are all automatically created in your org. A buying role is created on the contact record, and on the company record, you get this ideal customer profile tier, which is tier 1, 2, or 3, and you also get a checkbox to whether someone is a target account or not. At any stage in the process, you can add new target accounts by clicking Choose Target Accounts, searching for the company name, and then adding them, and then they will be added in here as well. So this is how you run your target accounts. This is how you add your target accounts. However, how do you add companies automatically so you don't have to come in here and click it every time? Well, there are actually workflows that you can use, and there's actually a workflow template in HubSpot to get you going. So we're going to have a quick look at that. So this workflow is a basic templated workflow in HubSpot, and it updates the company ICP tier. So it's a company-based workflow, so you choose which companies enroll in the workflow, and in our case we've chosen that their annual revenue is greater than $1 million. The region is the US, and this is our industry. Once we've done that, then we can come down and look at how do we tier them based on revenue. So once we know their revenue is greater than $1 million, in this case, we say if it's more than 50 million, we're going to set their ICP tier to tier 1. If it's greater than 10 million, we're going to say tier 2. And if it's lower than that, so it's been between 1 million and 10, we set them to tier 3. Now you can use anything you want to set your ideal customer profile tiers. You can use, as I said, you could say tier 1s are companies that have an open deal or an opportunity ready to close with you. You could have very different properties, but this is a way that you can do this automatically, so that automatically in your HubSpot org, you're going to be segmenting these companies based on their tiers and also based on their buying roles, so that you can target content directly to those contacts so that your ABM initiatives are more likely to be successful. The other thing that happens once you've created this is in your contact lists, there are some lists automatically created in here as well, and you'll see them here. All contacts labeled as an influencer. What these lists are basically active lists that choose the buying role and pull in contacts specifically related to those specific buying roles. Are they a budget holder, decision maker? Are they a blocker? And those lists can then be used for your outreach. Finally, with ABM installed or implemented in your account, there's other things you can do from other features. So you can create ads. Then if you have, say, LinkedIn ad connector connected to HubSpot, you can create ads via company list audiences. So you can actually target them that way if you're doing your your outreach via paid media. And the other thing you can do is you can create dashboards and reports specifically around ABM. So you can see here there is an account-based marketing template so that you can already have reports and dashboards feeding in, and you can see in real time how your ABM initiative's doing, which companies are in deal stages, what are the deal amounts, what are the numbers of contacts, so you can keep an eye on how those account-based marketing initiatives are going. So that is account-based marketing tools in HubSpot. Again, they're fairly basic tools, but they are valuable. Again, I would say make sure you do the prep work in advance. Make sure you've got that task force ready. Make sure you know how to identify ICPs and build your account and content strategy. Once you've done that, it's very easy to set up the account-based marketing tools, segment people based on ICP, industry, buying role, and then get going with your initiatives. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, I'm always here to answer them. Thank you.